My beloved child, this is not a moment you stumbled upon by accident. This is the moment I arranged for you before this day even began. And now, it has arrived. 45 minutes remain. 45 minutes that will not just count down seconds, they will count down the moments between delay and destiny, between missing and receiving, between confusion and clarity. I, the Lord your God, speak this through my chosen messenger, Archangel Michael, who has been trying to reach you for days now. He has hovered near you, touched your dreams, stirred your spirit, sent signs. And still, you hesitated. You skipped the signal. You silenced the pull. You dismissed the whisper. But now, I will not allow you to scroll away. Because this message is for you, and to skip it would be to miss the miracle you've been begging me for. I speak to you with urgency, not with anger. I am not punishing you, I am pursuing you. Every time you turned your face away, I turned mine toward you. Every time you avoided the feeling, I intensified the call. Every time you told yourself, maybe later, I whispered, no, now. And now, heaven has sent this alert. There are 45 minutes left before the unexpected happens. This message is the door. What you do next decides what enters. You have asked me, why is nothing working? Why are things delayed? Why do I feel forgotten? But the truth is, you are not forgotten, you are ignoring me. You are not being punished, you are being protected from walking blindly into traps set in charm, into rooms filled with smoke that look like light. I did not abandon you. I paused you, because what's about to arrive in your life will not survive if the environment is polluted with distractions. Archangel Michael stands beside you now in spirit. He has drawn his sword to cut through confusion, to shield you from false paths, to drive away the spirit of delay that has latched itself to your momentum. For too long, you have walked with open heart but closed ears. You have loved deeply but listened selectively. But this is not the season to guess. This is not the hour to skip. This is the divine countdown, and everything is about to shift. 45 minutes left. Something unexpected is on its way, something you didn't ask for but secretly hoped for. A turn of events. A phone call. A confession. A divine rearrangement that will make you question everything, but in that moment, you must remember this message. Archangel Michael has whispered to me, they're so close. But their heart is tired. God, speak to them directly. And I am. Listen closely. Someone in your life is pretending to walk with you but is pulling you in the opposite direction of your purpose. They are not evil, they are misaligned. And this misalignment is costing you peace. You've been waking up drained. You've been second-guessing your own discernment. You've been settling in rooms that don't celebrate you. You've been trying to convince people to stay when I've already called them to leave. Stop begging them to stay. Stop praying for me to bless what I've already ended. Stop chasing the version of them that only existed in your imagination. You are not crazy. You are not overreacting. You are awakening. And that's why this message found you. You're not late, but you are close to missing something. These next 45 minutes are holy. Even now, angels are repositioning things. Someone is thinking of reaching out to you. Someone is watching you in silence. Someone is preparing to say something that will shock you, but child, you must be spiritually awake to handle what's coming. Archangel Michael has been ordered to protect your heart, but you must stop protecting the people who hurt it. You asked me to send confirmation. This is it. You prayed, God, if you're real, send me something I can't deny. So I sent this message. I sent it with the sound of heaven. I sent it with the weight of truth. I sent it with fire, not to burn you but to break you free. And now, the question is, will you receive it? You feel numb because you've been carrying too many things that are not yours to carry. You're over-functioning in rooms where you are undervalued. You're waiting for people to notice what I already crowned. And so now I say, enough. Enough waiting. Enough begging. Enough watering dead plants. Enough pretending you're okay just to make others comfortable. I am pulling you into purpose, and it starts now. In 45 minutes, something will be released. You may not see it yet, but it will shift things in the invisible realm. If you obey, it will unlock. If you delay again, it will circle back later, but with more resistance. Because the longer you delay obedience, the more expensive it becomes. And I love you too much to keep watching you settle. Archangel Michael has guarded your name in meetings where you were discussed. Yes, child, people have spoken of you behind closed doors. Some with jealousy. Some with admiration. Some with plans. But no matter what they planned, I am sovereign. I allowed it so that when I lift you, they will know it was me, not them. They will know you were chosen, not for your perfection, but for your surrender. But surrender must happen now. You are about to be approached with an offer. It may be a job, a relationship, a financial agreement, a second chance, a return of something you thought was lost. But hear me, not every door that opens is from me. Some are distractions dressed as direction. Archangel Michael says, they must wait on confirmation. They must not rush. They must pause and pray. I am trying to reach you because you've made decisions out of pressure, not peace. You've given access to people who should have only had observation. You've trusted words instead of watching patterns. But this next season requires sharper vision. And so I have begun to remove the blindfolds. That's why you're feeling unsettled. That's why what used to excite you now exhausts you. I'm detoxing your spirit so I can download new assignments. You have been chosen for something bigger than your current reality. That's why you've always felt different. That's why you couldn't fit in fully, because you were never meant to. You are a builder. A breaker of generational chains. A restorer of things others gave up on. And now, your mantle is being activated. Archangel Michael has cleared the space. Now it's your turn to walk into it. I am removing people with hidden motives. I am bringing answers to questions you stopped asking. I am exposing what was whispered in shadows. I am flipping the script. And I'm doing it now. The unexpected will not be bad, it will be divine. But it may look like loss before it reveals itself as protection. Trust me when things fall apart. Some breakdowns are setups for breakthroughs. What you think is being taken is actually being replaced. What looks like betrayal is actually redirection. Someone is watching this unfold and thinks they are winning. They laughed when you cried. They thought you were weak when you walked away. But they don't see the armies I've assigned to you. Archangel Michael stands behind you, and they will not touch you again. The weapon may form, but it will not prosper. 45 minutes left. Do not waste another moment doubting yourself. Do not waste another moment chasing clarity from people who benefit from your confusion. Do not waste another moment replaying what they said, what they did, how it ended. That chapter is closed. The unexpected is on its way. Are you ready? Because in 45 minutes, something spiritual will shift. And you'll be able to trace it back to this moment. To this message. To this divine interruption. You will say, God spoke to me, and I almost skipped it. But you didn't. You stayed. You opened. You listened. And that obedience is about to unlock favor. You will receive an unexpected confirmation before midnight. A name. A sign. A number. A message. A change. Do not dismiss it. Receive it. And when it comes, act. Archangel Michael says, tell them the delay ends today. I have heard the petitions. I have seen the warfare. I have counted the nights you cried in silence. And now, I've sent this to you with one purpose, to remind you that you are seen, loved, and being called forward. This is your moment. This is your turning point. Do not hurt me by skipping what I sent just for you. Open your heart. Take the next step. Because you have 45 minutes left, and heaven is waiting. God says, this message is for you. Yes, you. Don't try to skip this, not again. Not this time. There are only 45 minutes left. Heaven is watching. Archangel Michael stands at the gate, sounding the alarm. A holy urgency is shaking the atmosphere. You've ignored many signs. You've brushed off the dreams, silenced the inner voice, and overlooked the divine patterns I've been showing you. But this message is your final lifeline before something unexpected shifts your world entirely. You are being called right now, not tomorrow, not later, right now. There is something happening in the realm you cannot see, and while you walk casually through your daily distractions, Archangel Michael is shouting your name. His sword is drawn, not against you, but against the invisible force that is trying to intercept your destiny. You were not supposed to find this message by accident. No. You were drawn here by divine design. I have watched how you've cried in secret. I have listened to the prayers you whispered into your pillow, thinking no one heard. But I heard. And I sent this message because there are only 45 minutes left before a door closes permanently. You think you still have time, but the truth is, time is shifting. Something unusual has already started behind your back. They met. Yes, the ones you suspect, the ones pretending to support you, the ones with smiling masks, they met. The plan was written out clearly. You were the target. Your downfall is their entertainment. But I am the God who sees in secret and exposes in public. I will not let this go further if you listen to me now. Archangel Michael says your name is ringing in heaven. The angels are assembled and the clock is ticking. I am about to interrupt your normal routine with something divine, but you must be willing to receive it. I sent you warnings through strange encounters. I sent people who said unusual things. I stirred your spirit while you tried to sleep. But your mind keeps pushing me away. You keep saying, maybe later. Maybe another time. Maybe after I get my life together. But that's the trick of the enemy. He wants you to believe you have more time. No, child. You don't. Not this time. 45 minutes is all that's left. And no, this is not symbolic. This is real. Heaven's timeline is colliding with Earth's. A sudden shift will occur that will either push you into your purpose or pull you into delay. There is a deal being made right now in a location you don't even know exists. They're talking about your name, your influence, your potential. But there's jealousy in the room. There's a woman with a paper in her hand and a man pretending to agree with her while plotting behind both your backs. The only reason they haven't signed something destructive is because I held their hands still. My mercy has been your shield. But mercy has an expiration when ignored. I sent Archangel Michael to fight for you because what's coming is too great for you to face alone. You've been tired. You've been overwhelmed. You've questioned whether I even care. But I do. That's why this message comes with such urgency. You are walking into a moment that will define the rest of your life. You have no idea what I've prepared, but if you skip this message, you may miss it. Someone close to you is about to be revealed. You felt something was wrong, but you didn't want to believe it. I understand your heart. You've loved purely. You've forgiven beyond what was required. You hoped they would change. But now, their secret is bringing danger. Their deception is costing you time. And their bitterness is cursing your name behind closed doors. But don't fear. I am a God who exposes at the right time. You've trusted me with your tears, now trust me with the truth. When I reveal who they are, do not hold on. Let them go. I have someone prepared to walk with you, to cover you, to bless you. But I cannot release the new while you protect the old. This is the moment I draw the line in the spirit. This is your 45-minute mark. Listen closely, the person you are thinking of right now is part of this. Don't run from the confirmation in your spirit. I'm not telling you to hate, I'm telling you to discern. There is a secret in their possession that, if released, could break your momentum. But I will silence it. I will shut their mouths. I will confuse their plans, if you obey me now. You've also been wondering why the same doors keep closing. Why opportunities vanish after people promise you help. Why promotions slip out of your fingers at the last second. It's not bad luck. It's not coincidence. There's a spiritual battle over your breakthrough. The enemy knew you were chosen. He saw the light before you ever did. He planted people near you not to bless you, but to drain you. To make you feel unworthy. To distract you with lust, lies, and loops of disappointment. But this is your warning. This is your window. And it's closing. I gave you a dream 3 nights ago. You barely remembered it, but the symbol of water was there. That was me. Cleansing you. Calling you. You saw a gate, but couldn't enter. That gate is about to reopen, but only if you act. Don't delay. Open your spirit to me. The decision you make right now will echo into the next 7 years of your life. Your name is in a room of people you've never met. They are discussing how to contact you. A man in authority wants to speak to you directly. He believes in your gift. He sees the spark in you. But he's waiting for a sign. That sign will be released the moment you open your mouth and speak the truth I put inside you. You've been silent for too long. Stop hiding. Stop waiting for perfect timing. Speak. Declare. Move. I will provide. I will protect. But I need your yes. There's also a letter you were supposed to receive but didn't. It was intercepted. It contains information that would have shifted everything already. But don't worry. I'm sending a second courier. You will know them because they will use a specific phrase only I could have told them. When you hear it, do not hesitate. Follow the instructions. This is not paranoia. This is preparation. Someone in your past is about to reach out again. You'll think it's random. It's not. They're being used by the enemy to reel you back into a pattern you already escaped. Be strong. This is not love. This is sabotage dressed as affection. You must say no. One yes to them could cost you everything I've arranged. Archangel Michael stands behind you now. Can you feel the atmosphere shift? The goosebumps. The tension. The spiritual weight. That's not anxiety. That's your spirit responding to the nearness of truth. The message is for you. No one else. Stop thinking this is general. This is surgical. I sent it with your name on it. Your phone is about to ring. Be careful who you answer. Not every call is divine. Some are disguised distractions sent to reroute you just before manifestation. You are so close, but hell wants to use delay to destroy you. Don't let them. Also, check your email. Yes, now. Buried in it is something you overlooked. A message, an offer, a sign. It was sent days ago, but your spirit wasn't ready. Now it is. Go back and read it again. You'll understand what I'm saying. And to the one who thinks they're too broken to be chosen, I saw what they did to you. I saw how they left you, mocked you, and built their lives off your suffering. But I'm about to flip the story. The stone they rejected is now the cornerstone. I'm elevating you in front of those who thought you were done. But you must walk in obedience, even if it feels lonely. I will be your companion. I will send reinforcements. You have 45 minutes to shift everything. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally. This isn't fear, it's alignment. Let go of what's draining you. Say no to what's distracting you. Delete what's tempting you. Honor what's shaping you. And return to me with your full heart. I'm not mad at you. I'm desperate to bless you before the window closes. This is not just a message. This is a divine operation. Someone is going to ask you a strange question in the next few hours. It will feel intrusive. But answer carefully. It is a test. The way you respond will determine what door opens next. Be honest, but be wise. Let me speak through you. There is also a gift coming through someone unexpected. A person you've misjudged will be the one I use to elevate you. They've watched you from afar. They've admired your resilience. They've been praying for a chance to bless you. When they approach, do not reject them. This is me, working through what you didn't expect. Your next 45 minutes are holy. Sacred. Time has slowed down just for you to hear this. Heaven is waiting. The angels are writing. Your name is on the scroll. Archangel Michael is standing at your door, waiting for you to open not your house, but your heart. Do it now. Don't skip this again. This time is your time. This is not a test. This is not a suggestion. This is not another message to scroll past or save for later. God says, this message is for you. It is urgent. It is sacred. And it is sealed with fire and mercy. Archangel Michael has been trying to reach you. Time is not on your side right now. There are exactly 45 minutes left for something spiritual to shift in your life. And if you skip this, you will delay something that heaven has arranged just for you. You always skip. You always think, later. But there is no later. The moment is now. And this message has reached your eyes because it is your soul's alarm clock. You must open it immediately. It's just for you. You were not supposed to come across this randomly. This is not a coincidence. This is the result of intercession. Someone in the heavenly realms has cried out for you. Someone is pleading with God to give you one more moment, one more opportunity, one more divine signal before something unexpected happens. God is trying to reach you. You've ignored the nudges. You've dismissed the whispers. But now, the trumpet is sounding. Archangel Michael has drawn his sword, not to fight you, but to protect what's about to be given to you if you listen. You've been too busy. Too distracted. Too tired. You feel the weight, the ache, the exhaustion. You know something is shifting around you. You've seen the signs. Sudden delays. Strange dreams. Names coming up from the past. Numbers repeating. Lights flickering. Devices glitching. All of it has been trying to get your attention. Heaven has been moving around you like a windstorm, but you keep hiding behind your schedule and saying, I'll think about it tomorrow. God says, there is no tomorrow if you miss what's in these next 45 minutes. You are under divine surveillance. Angels have circled your home. A heavenly countdown has started. And I, the Lord, have released this word because your name has been shouted in the throne room. Archangel Michael himself stepped forward and said, let me go. Let me speak. They're not listening to anyone else. And I, God, said yes. I gave him permission to speak with the thunder of eternity and the love of the one who made you. That is why you're here. That is why your heart is suddenly racing. Because you feel it. You know this is real. You are standing on a spiritual border. On one side is delay, disappointment, missed seasons. On the other is breakthrough, clarity, divine protection, restoration. And these 45 minutes are not just a test, they are an opening. A spiritual door that has not appeared for years. If you walk through it, your life will not be the same. But if you ignore it, you will still be loved, still be carried, but the timing of what I want to give you will shift. God says, do not hurt my heart by skipping this again. I have come close. I have stepped down. I am leaning toward you. Will you turn your face to me? Michael says, you've cried for help. I saw you when you couldn't breathe from anxiety. I stood over you when you nearly gave up. I fought demons off your bedroom while you slept. I redirected people away from you who were planning to harm you. I moved objects in your room to keep your attention from drifting into destruction. But I couldn't speak until now. And now, I'm telling you, stop running. Heaven is calling your name. God is not mad at you. He is breaking through every wall to get this message to your spirit. There's a phone call coming. An email. A knock. A moment of sudden shift. It will arrive suddenly. Unexpectedly. And how you respond to it will either unlock what's been waiting for you, or delay it again. That's why you have 45 minutes. Because the angels are aligning things right now. Schedules are being changed. Thoughts are being dropped into people's minds about you. Someone is feeling an urge to contact you but doesn't know why. That's me, says God. I'm moving them. I'm writing your name into the hearts of people who were once blind to your worth. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. But your actions now will reveal whether you're ready for what I'm about to give you. You think this is about words. But this is about a divine contract. Archangel Michael has signed off on your protection. But even angels weep when the ones they guard refuse to listen. Do not make him weep. He loves you with fire. He stands with his sword drawn, waiting for your yes. Not your maybe. Not your, I'll think about it. Your yes. In these 45 minutes, you must choose to be spiritually awake. You must look back at your recent days and see the patterns. Who returned? What fell apart? What were you forced to walk away from? What suddenly didn't feel right anymore? Those weren't accidents. They were divine removals. Strategic disconnections. Heaven has been editing your life behind the scenes. And now, with every moment that ticks by, a curtain is being pulled back. If you open your heart, you'll see it. There is someone you've been confused about. A relationship, a bond, a connection that used to feel safe, but now it feels cloudy. God says, that person cannot go where I'm taking you. That's why the tension has increased. That's why conversations feel strange. That's why your energy dips after talking to them. I am detaching your spirit from false alliances. You must release them before they anchor you to a season that is expiring. You have 45 minutes to start letting go. Even if it's just in your heart. Release them. There is money that was supposed to come to you. But it was delayed because of a spiritual blockade. But as Michael steps in, the chains are breaking. You'll notice something small at first, an unexpected refund, a waived fee, an offer. Then larger things will follow. The enemy wanted to keep you broke, not just financially, but emotionally, spiritually. But no more. Heaven has loosed what was locked up. God says, do not reject this. You've waited too long for what's finally being delivered. Your house has felt heavy. Things break. Sleep feels hard. There's confusion. Do you know why? Because I have been pressing in, trying to get you to purify the atmosphere. You must take authority. Light a candle. Pray out loud. Walk the floor. Play worship. Declare my name over your roof. Anoint the door frames if you can. This is not superstition. This is instruction. Michael says, if you do this before the 45 minutes end, you will see a shift so sudden that your ears will tingle with wonder. You've doubted yourself. You've thought, maybe I'm not worthy. Maybe I've missed too many chances. But heaven disagrees. I call you chosen. I call you worth dying for. I call you mine. And Michael calls you friend. He fought off darkness to bring you this moment. And now, you must do your part. Open your hands. Speak my name. Watch what happens. You are closer than ever to a divine surprise. Something that will make you drop to your knees in gratitude. A letter, a trip, an encounter, a conversation. You'll feel like it came out of nowhere, but it didn't. I planned it. I protected it. And it's arriving on time. But you must be aligned to recognize it. The person watching you from afar will make a move. They've admired your strength. Your quiet endurance. They don't even know why they think about you so much, but I do. I put your name in their spirit. And they will come forward. This isn't a crush. It's a destiny link. Be ready. 45 minutes. That's all. After that, the opening will begin to close. And what could have come easily will take longer. Not because I am cruel, but because I honor timing. You cannot fight the rhythm of heaven and expect to dance in favor. You must step when I say step. You know this is real. You feel it in your chest. You feel the air around you shift. You feel your heart racing. That's confirmation. This message was wrapped in angel wings and delivered straight to you. Only you. Not your neighbor. Not your friend. Just you. Michael says, drop everything and respond to God now. Turn your phone over. Lock the door. Sit in silence. Ask him what to do. He will answer. He always does. He's just been waiting for your heart to slow down enough to hear him. This is your rescue. Your warning. Your window. This is the grace moment. Where the veil thins. Where the spiritual realm brushes up against your skin. Where angels gather around your chair. Where God says, speak to me. I'm listening. Don't waste it. Now breathe. It's not too late. There's still time. But not much. Heaven is watching. The clock is ticking. And everything is about to shift. Now is your moment.